Women Making History with RGI. When Sarah Schuster Tucker started working at RGI 9 years ago, she was the only full-time female employee. To be perfectly honest, it's hard to be the token woman. It's draining in a lot of ways, she says. Thinking about women in the workforce, especially during Women's History Month, there are still many gender disparities that exist. RGI is a multidisciplinary company, and while we're making great strides in increasing gender diversity, it's still difficult to find tradeswomen. Julie Sycon was another early hire at RGI, and while she has never felt out of place as the sole accountant, she can definitely see the differences between the office setting and the shop when it comes to gender diversity. When you have a set number of employees in an average shop, and the average shop doesn't have many women, what are the odds we would end up with a woman, statistically speaking? And she's right. There's a dearth of women in the trades. Women make up just 3% of tradespeople in the U.S. So how do we start to fix that at a fundamental level? Marnie Lewis, studio director at St. Joseph Parish School and concept developer at RGI, knows firsthand programs like St. Joseph Design Build Studio are aiding in that effort. This studio is fully funded by RGI in order to encourage learning through a design thinking approach. Historically, it wasn't that long ago boys were taking shop class and girls were taking home economics, she says. It's exciting to see that's changing. Girls are feeling more comfortable getting those experiences and skills that could lead to the trades or something else where they can use their creativity. It's not a perfect system, but showing children they can design and create items on their own, or with a little help from Marnie and their teachers, is a solid jump-off point. I think because our projects are based in creativity and it's not just about coming in and making a shelf, we draw students equally. That's one of our biggest missions, to help them to see this is a skill that can be applied in so many different ways in their life. Creativity is the foundation, she adds. This project-based learning style isn't something all teachers take advantage of, but Marnie believes it's a crucial component to holistic learning. Teachers who use the St. Joseph Design Build Studio see changes in the students too, not just academically, but socially and emotionally as well, Marnie says. It can be hard to fit creative time in between preparing for state tests, but projects can be confined to one class period or can even be a voluntary project during recess. Not all schools have a studio to use, but the concept of project-based learning, especially for kinetic learners, can be a viable option for teachers, even if it's in smaller capacities, using local libraries as resources, or even nature as inspiration for hands-on class periods.